Collective, welcome back. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to see what the energy is looking like for this full moon. We are in January 13th. So 13, that's birth, right? What is it? Rebirth? Death and rebirth? So someone could be going through some major changes at this time. Some painful endings or endings nonetheless. So we're going to look at what is going on for the collective. We have spiritual narcolepsy. Someone perhaps was in a bit of a haze or just not knowing, unaware, right? That's too many. I'll show them to you real quick, but that's a bit too much. Someone is learning how to be adaptable. Someone is learning how to trust divine source at this time. Someone may be going through an initiation, okay? I said haze or cloudiness, and all of these cards, they're kind of hazy, right? There's clouds in this one, right? You could barely see any image. But if you look close enough, there is a shadow and then a person that's going through some type of portal. Death and rebirth. So there's some type of ending. I said endings 54 that goes to 9. Crossing or the initiation. We have... Okay, so shadow work. Someone is doing some shadow work at this time. Spiritual narcolepsy. Wow, I'm literally seeing a mask or an image of a person in here. It's like a person was stuck. A person was stuck in something. They weren't even disconnected from their truth and not being able to fully see something. Yeah, that's a person's face. Wow. It says fallen angel. Someone may have fallen from grace. Number 19. And this is the hand. In the hand, the universe is your partner. 31. That's number 4. So I believe someone is having to learn or relearn something. Okay. Someone is having to learn or relearn something. Teachability. Okay. Someone has to learn or relearn something. Hollow bone, number 28. Again, that goes to 10. So you may be seeing 10, 10. Number 64 also goes to 10. So 10 is very significant. This is starting a new cycle. This is learning how to be adaptable. Oh, let me push these up for you. Hold on. Learning how to be adaptable. This is 32, right? It came in the reverse. Jeweled web. This is connectivity. So someone definitely has been disconnected from something. And it's like you're learning how to trust again. You're learning how to stand in your strength, stand in your power. Walk on your own, right? This is only one person. Like only one person can go through this, right? And I know you probably don't see, but there's an actual figure going through this portal, right? So it's almost like someone is trying to get their bearings again. Teachability. What is this about, divine source? Definitely a cycle has been closed, right? Saturn, lessons, right? That have been learned where someone may have been a bit restricted, like you weren't able to move out of something, you weren't able to move through a situation. You've learned how to do that. You've closed out a cycle. This is an important cycle. You could be an earth sign, Taurus is what I'm getting right now. 21 may be significant. 21 and 21 days is what I'm getting. That's 3 weeks. So something about 3 weeks. Something is happening in 3 weeks. Okay. So the world is here, closing out a cycle, learning valuable lessons, going through this initiation. So perhaps this initiation, you've gone through it where you felt disconnected, right? Felt like you couldn't see things clearly. Could have been going through the dark night of the soul. Could have been just going through just a lot of endings, and like something being uprooted in your life, right? Feeling disconnected and learning how to relearn certain things that perhaps you forgot. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I did say 10, 10, the number 10 could be significant, and we're getting the confirmation. There's a completion. There's a cycle that has been successfully completed, right? There's success in this, whatever this is. Excuse me. Something was successful. Someone is graduating. Someone has met the requirements for entry or for graduation. Okay, Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. This took a lot of strength, a lot of dedication, a lot of perseverance. 9 of Wands energy, Sagittarius. Definitely someone could have been learning something, okay? Relearning something, okay? Working on something. 7 of Pentacles. Okay? Very determined energy, okay? Determined to succeed. So fire, that's action, initiative. Some initiative, again, initiation. Bottom of the deck, lovers with a partnership. Oh, wow. And then we have 10 of Swords. So someone may have healed or disconnected from a partnership. Okay, this partnership may have brought a sense of like, you know, that your head's spinning where it could have been just overwhelming for someone. Okay, all right. What's the message? King of Wands energy. Look at the fire signs that are coming out, right? Sagittarius, for sure. But fire sign, that's Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What's this about? You definitely have completed something. Look at all the 10s. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You've completed a major cycle. You may have been connected to someone that was causing you to be a bit displaced. Yeah, 7 of Cups, right? Look at the clouds again, right? This is confusion. This is illusions. This is even doubt, right? Disbelief. Someone's faith was challenged. You're learning how to trust the divine now. Challenge, right? This is the challenge. 5 of Wands. Okay, so the challenge was, okay, this has been a challenge. Learning how to use your faith in this new realm. Trusting spirit, okay? This has been a challenge for someone. Yes, this has been a challenge for someone. Why has it been a challenge? Maybe you wanted things to move a little faster than they were moving. Again, Sagittarius, right? Maybe you were not happy with the confinement, with going through those lessons. You wanted things to speed up. Devil energy. You were having to address these patterns or these behaviors that were unhealthy, okay? And maybe you didn't want to look at that. It's like maybe not wanting to take accountability, right? Not wanting to close something else. So this is why it took longer than anticipated for someone to close out a cycle. Someone was refusing or unwilling to see or like to look at their shadow. They didn't want to address something, or perhaps they didn't want to leave something alone, leave someone alone. Okay, Queen of Cups. Maybe they did not want to leave something alone, a partnership alone. And that could have been causing the challenge. That looks like, yeah, the truth. With the sun coming up, there was a Queen of Wands that someone was connected to, right? That they were being kept from. And it looks like they were refusing to release something or someone. And they were stuck in a pattern, in a cycle. They finally made the decision to like move, right? To turn their back finally, right? So that this was a long cycle for someone. Notice the wands again, Aries coming out with the Three of Wands. They're finally letting something go. Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, right? Moving in silence, perhaps. Or maybe that's what they're releasing, right? Where they did things that were not trustworthy, okay? The Fool and the Page of Cups. So someone is starting a new adventure. They are going in a new direction. Page of Cups. There's a sense of dreaminess about this new direction. It's like they don't really know what the path entails. All they know is that they want to arrive to the final destination, whatever that is. That could just be having peace within. That could just be harmony, balance, okay? What's this about? Yes, shifting. Yeah, they're definitely shifting their perspective. They're definitely bringing a sense of calm in a situation that otherwise was a bit challenging for them, okay? They're coming into open space where there's now healing. Where things were confused or cloudy, now the sun is shining, okay? They may be moving literally to a warmer climate, perhaps. Ace of Cups in the crossing. Why is the Ace of Cups in the crossing? Hangman. Okay, so something was on hold. Someone may have been waiting. Okay, something was on hold and someone may have been waiting for this person. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone was waiting. Someone was holding on to this person. Okay. Knight of Swords. Clarity and swift movement. Hierophant. A sense of solitude, isolation, quiet, introspection. What's this about? What's this about? I'm clarifying the death in the reverse, and I have Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. So someone is realizing with every action there's an equal and opposite reaction possibly, or just the choices that you make, you have to live with them. So when you choose not to end a cycle or not to stop targeting something, or doing something that is either detrimental to your own health or harmful to other people, there's going to be some cycles that you're going to have to go through in order to learn a painful lesson. Coming to the end, so someone had to come to the end of their strength, the end of themselves, to know that outside of spirit, outside of source, well, that sounds harsh. How can I rephrase that? You are nothing, okay? That's what I'm getting. Outside of divine source, God, you are nothing, essentially. The Spirit of God sustains us all. And when you disconnect from source, life, breath, and try to do things on your own, you usually do it in a way that is, what's the word? I'm getting haphazardly, but it's more chaotic. There's more discord. There's more dysfunction. And remember, the devil energy came out. So the way in which you do things is more like obsessive, or having negative outcomes, negative attachments, harmful behaviors, right? All of these things are a detriment to your soul's growth. And so someone had to come to the end of their tactics, the end of their resources for some. We have divine feminine. Something about a mother. A divine feminine. Okay, so this could be, well, yeah, a son. Number 616, 620. You may be, your birth date may be June. Birth month, rather. June 20th or June 16th for some. Take it how it resonates, guys. So someone is seeing the consequences of their choices. Now, if it was someone that was, let's say someone was pregnant, I don't know, because I just see the womb here, and then the consequences and empty. Someone may be in regrets. They didn't want something to end. So if this was life, it's like they didn't want to end that life. They wanted to grow that life. The sun represents like child. The Page of Cups also represents a child. I did say sun, so I don't know whoever that's for, okay? Right use of power, curiosity, and what is this? The authentic self in the reverse with rest and renewal. So someone is coming to a place where they can be replenished. Rest and renewal. Six of Swords is that confirmation as well. All right. This message is a bit vague, to be honest. Definitely someone in hermit mode. Virgo. Okay, so I'll take them out. Six of Swords. We already saw, and the Hermit. Where is it at? I just lost the Hermit, but I'm supposed to take the Hermit out. Where did it go? Wow. There it is. This is reflecting on a choice, reflecting on something that you value. Something, maybe your life. Maybe that's just you valuing, learning how to value your life. Learning how to value the life of other people. Coming to terms with just your choices, things that you've done. Maybe this is someone that's wanting to make things right. The Strength here, again, Leo energy. This is a person that perhaps has been a space of just like, what would that be? It's a Three of Swords, but I'm trying to pinpoint the energy specifically with this Three of Swords. So there's a situation that's just complicated, to be honest. It's difficult. It's not seeing eye to eye with something or someone, is refusing to budge, refusing to give in, refusing to reconcile, refusing to make peace in a situation. Maybe not wanting to save something. Okay, someone needs to heal that. The Sun again. So you could be getting clarity on a partnership that you were refusing to come into alignment with, possibly, or refusing to heal. And you're going to need to heal that. It could be with a divine feminine. You could be the divine feminine. The butterflies with the sun and the sunflower, that's transformative energy, right? Renewal. Remember, we saw rest and rejuvenation. You may be seeing a lot of bees. Bees, they cross-pollinate, so that would require you to express yourself or talk or communicate with, or share your ideas, many words, with another person. So you could be like where someone is not talking to someone's not speaking to another person. And that needs to be healed. Queen of Pentacles is here. We have 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups on the side. Family, all about family, all about community, all about stability, some type of commitment or arrangement that's long-term. Can you even see that here? Long-term commitment, arrangement, that's the Hierophant. So I'm getting there's something that needs to be healed. Someone was not in the right headspace. They weren't seeing something clearly. That's how we started out. And even as I was pulling the cards, like the message was very vague. It's like not having a clear direction, not knowing where to go. And that's perhaps how someone felt. So someone was unraveled or felt disconnected from something or someone, having to get their bearings. And because they didn't have their bearings, it's a sense of, you know, not connecting with someone until you figured out where you need to be in order for you to move along on your path. So Hermit is, again, that reflective energy, looking at choices, looking at things that you've done perhaps, because there's a lot of actions over here. So someone is looking at their actions, looking at how they impacted a situation, okay? It could have been in a setting where it was a family dynamic for some. Okay, this is a family situation. I mean, we got the 10 of Cups out here twice. We have the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this is a family situation, okay? So it's almost like the prodigal son, right? Leaving home and returning empty, right? Looking at their choices, reflecting at how they gave out to a situation and came back empty-handed, having to sit with that thought and understand, you know, those hard lessons, as I mentioned. Look at the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Hold on. So someone has separated from a family, it seems. Hold on, I'm going to put this here. I say that because of the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of... All right, so not wanting to be separated anymore, not wanting to be distant anymore, because you have the 10 to the 9 and then the 10 of Wands. So wanting to end this because it's tough being by yourself, right? Someone is understanding this, you know, they're wanting to bring balance to a situation, right? They're wanting to recognize that the fast movement that they made, someone made some very fast moves, right? In their past, however distant past it is, and it led them down a dark space, you know, and it's them wanting to come out of this heavier energy. And in order to do that, they really have to look at just, I guess, the damage, or maybe damage control. In order not to repeat the cycle, they're really having to take some time away by themselves to look at how their choices directly impacted themselves and their loved ones, right? To the point where they're now by themselves, okay? And they're coming to terms with that and wanting to reconnect, okay? Wanting to heal these areas, right? The Fool. So we're having mirroring. We saw the Fool already. It's down here right here. That's the Fool. This person is wanting to go on a journey, right? Or they had traveled. So this is a sense of travel. This is also maybe just someone that is not mature, right? Like when they started on this path, they may not have felt mature. Maybe they felt like going on this path would have helped to mature them, but it could have been that there were other things that they experienced, right? Hardships, perhaps, that challenged their progress. I don't know. Okay. All right. So what do we need to know from here? Okay. We're going to look at some of the lessons they've been learning clearly, because this is coming out during the full moon energy. So there's some type of work perhaps that they were doing. I don't know if it wasn't profitable. Definitely wants to forgive or needs forgiveness. So it says, this is something that they're learning. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, so this is someone who's wanting to repair something, right? They're wanting to be in this space of rest and renewal, okay? They want healing, okay? Number 25. They're willing to work on something now, whereas before perhaps they did not want to work on it, okay? This is because they're in judgment. There's some type of judgment. Purple may be significant, lilac, those like lavender. But judgment is maybe unfolding in their lives right now. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So challenges for sure is at play right now in someone's life that they're experiencing. Some type of hardship that they're learning that they need to surrender something, okay? 10 of Wands, again, hardship, difficulties, right? 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. Someone is tired, right? They've been very perseverant. They know that they have to persevere. Their intuition may be now getting, I don't know, activated, or just looking at the purple coloration, something about their insight. They could be coming to just more deeper awareness of their patterns of existence and how detrimental it has been to the relationships that they've been involved in, okay? Or even the things they've tried to grow or cultivate. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So again, 9 of Wands energy, very determined energy, willing to do what they have to at this point and surrender. They're learning how to surrender something if it's not working for them, right? The death, like learning how to like allow endings. This is someone that was refusing to end a cycle. Remember, right? They were going around and around and around in circles, and it's like divine source is trying to bring them into this space, like through this portal, so that they can start something new, and they were resisting it, okay? Looks like this person is finally allowing it to take place, okay? Someone could be seeing things again a lot clearer with the eye of the needle. Intentionality, having a clearer focus in the direction. This is again someone who their head was in the cloud. There was haziness. They didn't know where they were going or what they needed to do. And they're coming into a space of peace. Maybe they're learning that inner peace is like, it's priceless. And when you connect with energies that are chaotic or not aligned with you, that brings a sense of disharmony and dis-ease, right? Remember, 3 of Swords, right? Where something is not comfortable. This person wants to be in a space of comfort right now. Maybe they're returning home. All right, it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So this is what they're learning how to do at this time, or what they've learned. All right, and we'll get one more. Lessons that this person has been learning. Loneliness. They've been separated. They've been on their own. It says that I know that I am never alone. So remember, this was someone that was disconnected from source, right? I don't know how that happened, but It's a realignment. It's someone that is coming back into alignment. It took a lot of courage for this person, whoever this is, to come to realign their energy, all right? It took a lot of trust, right? So this is someone who's having the courage to come back to source, come back to self, and they're trusting this, okay? They're rebuilding even their self-esteem, okay? There's the trust card, okay? They're trusting a process that perhaps they wasn't trusting before, okay? And they're having to develop, you know, their self-esteem, okay? I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others, so they know that they are worthy. This is someone who's learning self-worth, okay? They are learning how not to exist in the space of guilt, because, you know, past mistakes can be like a cloud of heaviness, right? Someone definitely needs to forgive or make atonement for their actions. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So this is someone that's maturing spiritually, which is beautiful. Initially, they may have denied it. They may have been very envious towards other people. Something about their sacral chakra that needed to be healed. Maybe there were some blockages there, or they were letting too many energies into that sacral area, and that created a lot of adversities, okay? Challenges for someone, okay? Now perhaps they're learning how not to do that. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. This is someone who's coming to the knowledge of self, right? Knowing that your choices, like, you're a very powerful person, whoever you are, who's gone through this transformation, who was resisting it, but now is embracing it. You're a very powerful individual if you can keep your sight on that, but knowing more importantly that you are powerful because you are connected to source. That's where your power truly comes from, okay? You may just need to lighten up a bit, all right, with the humor. You could be learning some things about, if this is Buddha or some type of religious practices, you could be learning how to do that now. Mindfulness energies or mindfulness activities and acceptance. This is someone who's learning how to accept their path, accept themselves, okay? Yeah, you are a discipline. You're learning discipline, right? Maybe you were very reckless initially with your power, with your energy, because of doubt, but you're learning how to be successful now, right? I know that there is no greater goal than to love. First of all, in order to love, it has to come from within. You have to cultivate that on your own path. And that's how you're going to come into the energy of love, as far as being able to express that in another, in a connection towards someone else. All right. This is radical acceptance. So someone is accepting the changes that they are going through, the transformations. They're allowing this at this time. We have acceptance twice. This is someone that is new to their spiritual path, okay? First breath, beginner's mind. This is new ideas that are coming in that is unfamiliar. Remember, adaptability came out, teachability. Someone who maybe was refusing to learn these lessons, maybe was very stuck in their ego, felt as though they knew everything, okay? But now they're returning home. Returning home could be both as far as your region, locale, hometown, or just returning back to self. That's your home, okay? So someone is coming into alignment with their higher self, their truth, their authenticity. We did see that. Someone is taking off the mask. Okay, that's beautiful. That's why the energy is more fluid at this time, okay? Luck and right timing. Someone was lost, okay? They were lost in translation. They were lost. But it seems like things are going to be turning around for them, because they're coming back into a community that's going to bring about a sense of support and maybe encouragement for them. This says confidence in your magic. Someone is learning the truth of how powerful they are. We just said that, right? Self-esteem right here. Courage, right? So someone is understanding that yes, you can do this. It is attainable, right? You may see other people who have done certain things, like as far as going on a spiritual journey. You're moving out of stagnation now, okay? You're coming into alignment with your community, your spiritual community, and actual physical community that can assist you. But you may have seen other people go through a transformation and thought, wow, like, how did they do that? Well, you can do it yourself, okay? This is the courage to step into the storm, okay? Perfect storm. So definitely coming into your own truth. That can be some challenges when you resist what your truth is. but you have the courage to step into it, and this is rising above the fray. Okay, so there's some things, perhaps could be thinking, right? If it's your thinking, that you have to rise above your thinking, if you, especially if you doubted your worth, right? So you got to rise above those energies, or those emotions from the past. Divine Matrix on the split, and Sacred Contract. So you may be called to do some spiritual work, okay? And perhaps that's what you were resisting. I don't know, guys. I think that's the message. I'll just be going around and around in circles. So yeah, the message is completed at this time. This is full. This is enough for you to digest. Pay attention to the synchronistic numbers 1010 and the number 7, as well as the number 9999. You may be seeing that repeating number, okay? You're bringing a sense of balance within, and it's reconciling back onto source, reconciling back onto self, and that's how you're going to reconcile these relationships that have been broken, if there were any. I love you. Bye.